Hey, welcome back. Random Dude's Workshop. So, we have a new project going on today. In fact, I think I might have talked about it before, but we are looking to build a Squaredrop trailer. You can see we got some metal here on the ground. It's 2x2, 1/8 inch steel piping. A little bit overbuilt for what we're doing, but as I usually try to do is overbuild a little bit of everything. So we have a couple options of what we wanted to do, and the design will probably change. The idea is to create a 10x6 by 4 foot tall Squaredrop trailer. So in the essence of overbuilding, I didn't just go out and buy the Harbor Freight special trailer because I wanted this one to be something that I built myself and fully built from the ground up. It will mean having to go and do a lot of random things, like actually getting this trailer licensed by the Washington State Department of Transportation, which can take some time and some finagling. You have to have receipts for all the materials to show that you bought them all brand new, and you have to show exactly what you put into it, and they test the trailer, lights, and those manner of things. So it's gonna be a journey. Alright, so I hope that's all the cutting we have to do today. We've got our 4 at 60 inches. We've got our 2 at 64. And we've got our 2 at 10 feet. Nice. Alrighty, so we just got done cutting it. Now we're just gonna do a mock assembly of it on the floor. Just gotta move one thing real quick. Let's see. Like so. Yeah, look at that. All right, so here we are gonna do the welding on this teardrop trailer. And I don't have a fancy welding table or anything, so I designed and 3D printed this little adjustable height riser. You can see that they're all propped up. I calibrated them all with some calipers I had, so they're all the exact same height. And then I went ahead and used corner braces to put everything in place. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be going back through and kind of going around the frame of the trailer and getting everything put in place here. So we'll see what happens. I'm just going to tack the corners. We don't want it to sink in or anything. I just want that frame to be a true 90 degrees, which I know each of my tools are, so we should be all set to go. Okay, so we just hit the corners. You saw I got the tack weld and the internal weld done first on each of these. So key is just go ahead and hit opposite corners. That way you don't get anything crazy. So our basic frame is in place. I checked it, it's still square. So we gotta set up the rest now.
Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to set up each of the runners across the trailer frame and then tack them in place. So every time I tack it, I want to make sure that it stays 90 degrees and go and do a check on each one, making sure that the runners themselves don't distort the frame from being too wide or too short in order to get that taken care of. Now on this final part here, you're going to see me go through. I'm using that same spacing technique where I'm only welding on one side and then welding on the other. That way everything kind of takes that heat and displaces it. So I'm doing full welds on what I can see on this side of the trailer and making sure that those hold that frame properly together. Hey, thanks for joining us for part 1 of my Squaredrop trailer. As you can see, I went ahead and 3D modeled it in Fusion 360 since that's what I have available. This is the drawing that I came up with, and what we completed today was this frame here. You can see I have all these. I did it in inches, so 120 inches overall, so 10 feet, 22-inch spacing in between, and then 2-inch. So what we're hoping to do next time is take care of this tongue, and I'll talk about that more. But thank you for joining. If you liked the video, like and subscribe to my channel, and there'll be more on the way.